Thompson, founder and president of Hope2K9 Foundation, and my role is all things management and putting out fires.
My name is Kai Miller. I am the lead trainer for Hope2K9 Foundation, working primarily with rehabilitating aggressive dogs with training clients, but I also work with the rescue dogs.
The beginning of the nonprofit was based in my experience working with other organizations for years and seeing a lot of gaps in how animal rescue is run. I had a pretty clear idea after about 10 years volunteering exactly how I felt things should happen and the way in which we could make a greater impact, and that rescue needed to involve training. So our foundation was established with a main purpose of bringing training to communities, helping owners to understand how to stay the course with difficult dogs, how to keep dogs in their homes actually, and stop the flow of unwanted dogs into shelters and rescues. And then it's just evolved from there to where we do occasionally have adoptable dogs that we train and place into adoptive homes, but mostly we try not to have to move dogs through our organization.
Yeah, we have everything from free classes that are offered every single month, no matter what the date lands on or the weather is. It's a very small charge for weekly socialization classes where your dog can get a lot of exposure to being around dogs, which is really hard for a lot of owners to have if their dog is reactive or they're not sure if they can be around dogs in like a dog park type setting. And then we have paid training programs, which are one-on-one sessions, a hybrid program, or a full board and train where the dog stays here with us for 3 weeks for an intensive kind of boot camp reset.
We're not nice. We're not.
Tell the truth.
We tell the truth. Yeah, we're not emotional in how we rescue. We do not actually believe that every dog should be saved. And I think that that is a really enormous distinction. Every dog that comes through our organization has been fully trained. They've experienced the same private behavior board and train program that Kai was referencing with regard to working with clients in the professional training side. And what's incredible about that is that you're rescuing an animal, you're bringing an animal home that has a known list of commands, a reliable means of communication that you can share with it, to have a walk with that dog and not have it pull you, to bring it home and put it on a downstay in your living room so that you can relax and get to know each other in a calm, structured dynamic. You know how to introduce it to your other pets. We've given you just this incredible turnkey scenario that you can say, I have an animal that needed a home, I wanted to give my time and attention and resources to it, and I know exactly how to communicate and engage and interact with it to set us up for an incredible life together long term. You just don't get that when you pull a dog out of a shelter.
Our realtor actually found this property out of probate, and so we were able to purchase it before it went on the market. It's in the right zoning for an animal business, and it's super flat. Like it's 10 acres of flat, which is not something you find very often here, especially in Valley Center. And so that made it really appealing, as well as all of the fencing that it already had. When you need AC in the summer or heat in the winter, your bill just doubles or triples. And so just having, a set price of the loan payment that allows us to, know what to budget and what we can put towards actually expanding and being able to better serve dogs and people was a huge part of deciding to go solar. Out where the system is ground mounted is actually where we plan to have our facilities long term. And so just having the option to do something with the solar as well, because it couldn't go on the roof of the house. It wasn't as efficient to have the system designed here, but to still not just have, random panels that we kind of have to avoid is why we did the ground mount and why we actually raised it up how it is. And so, as basic as like building a shed underneath for storage, and as much as a shade structure for the dogs once we have a fenced yard out there that can contain them, is just something we wanted to have the option to do. And so that's why we went in that direction. We actually found solar cribs, so that was why we contacted you guys, and we did reach out to another company, and they didn't have as good of a customer service feel, honestly. Like the rep that I spoke with, I didn't love the experience there. And then Zach was our representative who came out first, and he was awesome and walked us through everything and wasn't pushy about anything, gave us a ton of options, and so it was really an easy choice.
We have clients
Yeah.
come from out of the state. We have clients from Arizona and Colorado, Washington, Alaska. We absolutely serve San Diego and North County and the greater Southern
Yeah.
California
And
area.
we'll also do
but-
workshops.
Mhm,
Been
I
to
travel.
Georgia, Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
no limit. We'll problem solve around it. If you want us to come out, we'll figure it out.